Battlegrounds have been drawn, you guys, between Elon Musk's Twitter, as we've now seen as he purchased it for $47 billion, something like that, and Trump's Truth Social. Just because Elon Musk bought Twitter does not mean that Trump is gonna just jump right back to this. So Geraldo Vera did chime in to talk about this. But first off, how people are so sensitive about the Twitter buyout. And he also praised Elon Musk for what he's doing before he gets to some more serious meat. Watch this first.
Well, first of all, let me say it is a delight to be on the program with two of my favorite straight white men, you and Dan. So you can throw in
there
Elon
you go.
Musk
Always starting trouble.
Trump too. It really is very concerning to me that racism is thrown around so cavalierly, and it just creeps me out when you think of how many people struggled so long and hard to get equality in this country. And these commentators on some of these progressive networks accuse you of racism just because you like Elon Musk. Elon Musk is one of my favorite personalities. Seriously, he has done amazing work with Tesla. He created this empire. He built himself, this wonderful business by his bootstraps.
Isn't it crazy how we can just say things and then we have to assume that the rest of society has to accept that despite reality? Because that's what he's doing right there. Before he gets to the point about Twitter, let's go into how Elon Musk built himself up by his bootstraps. Elon Musk's mother, Mae Musk, was a model who was featured on the covers of numerous magazines, including Time and Vogue. In 1969, she was a finalist in the Miss South Africa beauty competition. And 1 year after that, married Elon Musk's father, Errol Musk. And in the mid-1980s, the family profited handsomely from Errol Musk's purchasing of an emerald mine after selling their airplane for 80,000 pounds, which is the equivalent of 320,000 today. He says, quote, "We went to this guy's prefab and he opened the safe and there was just stacks of money and he paid me out 80,000 pounds. It was a huge amount of money," Errol Musk said, according to Business Insider. Errol Musk was then made another offer to spend 40,000 of it on an emerald mine. I said, "Oh, all right." So I became half owner of the mine and we got emeralds for the next 6 years. Nice. As a result of this, the teenage Elon Musk once walked the streets of New York with emeralds in his pocket. Emeralds. His father said, "We were very wealthy. We had so much money at times we couldn't even close our safe," adding that one person would have to hold the money in place while another closed the door. And then there'd still be all these notes sticking out and we'd sort of pull them out and put them in our pockets. Crazy how that works. Bootstraps. Now, back to Geraldo, because I just wanted to make sure we knew what the bootstraps that Elon Musk came from. He went on to argue though about how Twitter now has to really have Trump back, and Elon Musk may not have wanted to do that if he couldn't get him. Watch more.
And Twitter really has been censoring. I fear only this. This is the one caveat I'll bring up. If Donald Trump persists in insisting he will not be on Twitter, in opting to be on Truth, I think that Elon Musk will have overpaid for Twitter, because Twitter with Trump is a far more exotic product, it seems to me, than the opposite. I just hope that people recognize that the free enterprise system has a say in this. If people don't dig what Elon Musk is doing with Twitter, then you'll sign off and he'll fail. If it goes the other way, as I suspect it will, then he will have made another great deal.
Well, you suspect he will, but Trump's already said he's not returning to Twitter because he doesn't want to sound like he's under anyone. And he definitely doesn't like Elon Musk's influence, I bet you. Hasn't been said openly, but I bet you. Elon Musk probably isn't very happy about Trump either, because these battle lines are drawn. These are two types of guys that you may not want to really think you're been ingratiated by, or that they're necessarily nice to you. So they're definitely not gonna be that way to each other. Let's jump straight down to some of his tweets here, you guys. Graphics 6 here. Because Elon Musk, since he's talking about Truth Social, Trump is talking about Truth Social so much, now how awesome it is. And I'm gonna stick over there and begin truthing there. Elon Musk had this to say: Truth Social, terrible name, exists because Twitter censored free speech. And he also went on to say it should be called Trumpet instead. So Elon Musk is continuing his jokes on Twitter, but he's making a point here. He's like, that dumb social media app that you guys started there with that dumb name, headed by that idiot, It's not gonna have anything to do with what I've done, what I'm trying to do over here at Twitter, which in my personal opinion, I mean, there's gonna be some changes, but I'm not sure he's gonna be able to do all the things that people are waiting for him to do, or hoping from the conservative side for him to do, or fearful from the liberal side for what he's gonna do, because he doesn't wanna lose it.